made a decision last night that I would die.
I'm preparing to go to the Monte Carlo Grand Prix.
Just to show the city what it takes to be alive for it.
Working with a view like this has its pros and cons. One of the pros is, look how beautiful it is. One of the cons, it's fucking warm. I'm sweating to death, so I'm gonna go sit in the shade because I cannot see my screen and it's so warm. As you can hear, maybe, I'm not feeling that well. But c'est la vie, life goes on, business goes on. So let's move. Can you hear me? Yes. Perfect. Guys, I need your help. As you guys know, for the last couple of months we were building Volsco. For the people that don't know, the last couple of months I've been building Volsco, and I really love the concept of co-creation. If you're not familiar with this concept, it means that you take everyone within your target audience, so all the subscribers, all the people that follow me on Instagram and everything, to help you build this thing. This way you build something with someone instead of for someone, and you can really understand what people need in order for something to work in their eyes. Besides that, it makes the product way better shaped to the person that you're trying to build it for. It also makes the entire journey way more fun because you have all these people that collectively try to help on one thing, and you create this one community of people trying to build one thing, which is extremely cool. And I need your help again because I created a landing page back then, and I really thought this landing page was really great with testimonials, with visuals, with good copy, a dream outcome, and everything that it should be a great landing page. I ran some ads, I did some posts on Reddit, and the conversion kind of sucked, to be honest. For the people that don't know what conversion is, people that go on your landing page, become a customer, or go on your landing page, fill up an email, sign up form whatsoever. So I decided to take my time and build a new landing page, which I'm finishing up right now as we speak, and I really need you to go to this landing page and go to the old one and tell me which one you feel like is the best and which one you feel like you would sign up for. And even if you have some feedback for both of them, just please let me know. I really need your help on this one. You can send a DM on Instagram, you can leave it in the comments. I don't really care, even if you email it. I just really need some feedback, and I really need your help on this landing page. Okay, let's go back to work and let's make a plan, because tomorrow is going to be the Grand Prix of Monaco. And I do need a party, especially the one in Monaco, but I'm not going to go to the race, because first of all, I don't really care about the races. I'm sorry guys. And second of all, that shit is hella expensive. That doesn't make any sense. I got somebody sent me like, hey, you want to go to a party, here are the tickets. Tickets started for some parties there at 5 grand. Started. What the fuck, actually? Someone asked me the other day on the forum, how do you know your startup is gonna succeed? What if it fails? And I found that question quite funny, because I feel like that's the whole point of business, that you don't know if it's gonna succeed, and you just have to learn as much as possible from the journey, and you'll see where you end up, and you try to make everything and shape everything that you can shape your luck towards the place you want to go. I feel like that's the biggest and most important part when it comes to starting a business, right? But it's very important to understand when you start something that you are not promised for success. You're not promised for anything except for a learning experience. You're not promised for anything except for falling back on the same place you were before, maybe a bit less of dollars in your pocket. And you have to ask yourself, is that something worth risking? For me it was very clear, yes. If it's something for you, I don't know, you have to figure that out yourself. Someone very lovely I know just repaired my jeans. They're like these holes, and I'm not sure if you can see that she repaired them. And I fucked it up again. Am I the most healthy person alive? Definitely not. Do I love my cafe more than anything in the world? Maybe. I plead the fifth, let's put it that way. Now, I drink way too much caffeine. On a normal day, I drink around like 8 to 9 cups of coffee. Oh yeah, I I got a funny story for all of you. Last week I was here with some friends and we went to a party. And there was absolutely amazing wine and we had some great cocktails here before we went to the party. And I didn't eat enough, so I got absolutely wasted. I got way too drunk. I was going to the toilet and I was like checking my phone. I was hanging around a bit and I pulled out my phone and I dropped my phone into the toilet. And it was not a normal sit down toilet, it was like this hole in the ground. And it literally just slid right in and my phone was gone. And I was too drunk to realize. I just walked out and I went to my friend and said like, hey, we've got a huge fucking problem. He said, what's the problem? I said, oi, 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 oi. I dropped my phone in there. Oh, constantly, I swear to God. Camel, So we go there, we call the phone and we hear in the tube, like in the thing, we hear ding 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 ding. So we go back to this little village with gloves and how do you say it? A trash thing where you put the trash in, taped it around our entire body, and we tried to grab the phone and we couldn't reach the phone. And we had to call a plumber who broke down the toilet to grab the phone out. I had to pay him $200 to get my phone back. Cheers. So how do you market something that doesn't exist yet? This is the exact problem I'm running into, and I think I found some sort of solution. Let me explain really quick what I mean by this. I'm building Volsco, Duolingo, but then for entrepreneurship. So it's a game where you can learn in theory and then get tools and templates from out the platform to use it, or what you just learned to put it in practice within your own business, and you have a community of founder, which is absolutely amazing, and it's helped already countless of people achieve their goals, and until now we've been working very closely with people, which is absolutely great. There's one problem. I came up with the idea and there's not a single platform out there, not a single one that offers the same thing yet. That means that I cannot steal ideas, cannot steal marketing, cannot steal research that they've done. I have to do everything myself. I kind of invented the wheel, and normally people say don't do it. I did it within this business, which makes things complicated but also way more fun. Of course there are other communities out there, but the gamification aspect of building a literal game and everything machine and not human is something new. Here's the problem. If something is new, people don't search for it because they don't know yet it exists. Search marketing, so people Google something and you pop up. Doesn't work that well because people don't search for it yet because it doesn't exist yet. So you have to make educational marketing. You have to educate people on the fact that this business exists and that they should be part of it. And this is a whole new branch of marketing for me, because normally you can just put up a Google campaign, wait for people to search something, and then your marketing pops up because you pay more than your competition. Here you have to create videos, tell stories, educate them, then create the need or the fear of missing out whatsoever for them to click on the post, to get in the funnel and become a paying customer. Doing that, you have to do it with videos. So the videos you're watching now, but also text on Reddit, TikTok, Instagram. And I'm now trying to figure out how Instagram ads work, because I really feel like that's a great way of reaching a lot of people with video style format, with aesthetic shots, and create this fear of missing out, especially within my target audience. So that's basically what I'm doing. Boys and girls, I'm preparing to go to the Monte Carlo Grand Prix, but I hate to break it to you guys, I'm not gonna bring this crazy camera with me, because then I have no chance getting into any place I'm not allowed to be, because then I have a full-on camera with microphone going on. So I thought of a genius plan, and that is I'm gonna bring my little, like, how do you call that? Like party camera, I would always call it. I know I can film with it, and my phone is a bit broken, as I told you. So that's gonna be something. I brought some cash, I brought some stuff, I'm gonna put on my shoes, and I think then we're set for fucking life. I guess so, huh? Okay, let's make a fucking amazing night. new thumbnail to up the retention and the click-through rate of the. So it's the morning after of the party of the Grand Prix. Maybe I'm going today back for day 2, and it is such a weird experience. I've been in Monaco many times before, but the Grand Prix is always a different experience since there are just so many people in one spot and there's so much wealth gathered in one small area. And it is the most fascinating thing to see, but on the same time one of the most shallow and boring things to see, right? It really comes to show that a car is just a car, a watch is just a watch. And it's really about the person wearing it and the story it tells. For example, I think I saw like 3 or 4 La Ferraris. I've been told that those are very, very expensive. And a Daytona Ferrari, I've been also told that's very expensive. And a Mensa or Pensa or something, I don't know. It's like a Cabrio 2-seater. And these are cars apparently worth multiple $1 million. And yes, it's very special, but in a place like Monaco, it just becomes normal, I would almost call it, which is something it shouldn't be. And this kind of fucks with your perception on wealth and life, I would just say.